Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us for session 6 of Neon Knights, a Masks the Next Generation actual play here on happyjacksrpg. You can find all of our previous sessions at happyjacks.org/neon knights. That's just NIGHT, not with a K. And happyjacks.org has everything that we've got. It's got our Discord link. It's got all our other shows. It's got our podcast feed, anything and everything you could want there. Our content warning includes teen superhero, 20-year-old superheroes doing some heroic violence stuff. But most there's no gory stuff, and we do cut away to the fireplace fairly quickly. So that's a reference to sexual content. Yeah. And look,
just a
some
random
young people don't know
fight.
what fireplaces are, okay? We have safety tools in place. As our friend Clara says, if you're bad at safety tools, you're bad at sex. We use the X card. We have a list of lines and veils. We have open door policy, and among other things. I hope you use them at your table. Rose, what do you have to say for yourself?
I apologize for nothing. Hi, my name is Rose. I am your villainous GM for today. My pronouns are she, they, and it. And I'm super excited for today's session. I'll go ahead and popcorn over to Vixie.
I had to remember where I hit mute. Hey everybody, my name is Vixie Bell and I'm your friendly neighborhood player here at the Happy Jacks RPG table. So excited to be here. I will be playing Ro-sheen, whose pronouns are the same as mine, she, her, and she is the Bull Playbook. And she's kind of experienced just a teeny little bit of trauma that she may or may not have been dissociating from originally. It's kind of wild, I think. But anyway, that's me. And I'm going to popcorn it over to Jay.
Howdy, everybody. I'm Jay, and I am playing Mario the Marionette. We both use he, him pronouns. I am playing the Beacon Playbook, so I am the one person in the entire game so far, I think, or the one character in the entire game so far that doesn't have superpowers. As a person, I certainly don't have superpowers, but I wouldn't put it past my group here if they suddenly revealed to me that they did, because they're all awesome. So thank you very much for joining us today. And let's go to June.
Hey everyone, I'm June. I'm playing Cinnamon Stevens, also called Synthesis. We also both use the same pronouns, she, her. And I'm really looking forward to what's going to happen in this session because all of the sessions have been awesome. So if this is your first one, go back and listen to session 0 and all the way up and catch up, please.
I'm just so impressed that you've never tongue-tied on Cinnamon Stevens, known as Synthesis. That's fucking superpower shit.
Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather.
Were you done with your intro? Sorry, I just stomped all over you.
Yeah, it's okay. It's going to you anyway.
Oh, okay. I'm Jason. I'm playing Cal or Hex. We both use he, him pronouns. Cal is sort of a witchy melee fighter, getting in close and mixing up martial arts with spell work, and everything's going great. Didn't have any confusing text messages with his, I think we are official now, right? Boyfriend, girlfriend, like that's fun.
They definitely had the conversation and went on a date, so I feel like they're like
yeah. So that went smoothly with no confusion or problems. Oh, and out of the game, I also definitely have no superpowers. I'm not an alien or a robot from the future. Come back to warn everyone, but I forgot what I was going to warn you about. I am a regular human man, Jason Humanman. And that's I don't know why anyone would suggest otherwise. I'm just a regular human man.
Sure.
In the words of Jacob Wysocki, you are a regular guy.
Yeah.
Perfect. Alrighty, so that is all of our intros taken care of. Let's talk a little bit about last time on Neon Knights. So we had a big session. of finally going to the anime convention. We had Ro-sheen dressed up as Solar from the new Paladins. We had Mario dressed up as Clone Tool. We had Synthesis dressed up as Panzer. We had Cal dressed up as Nightshade. And then we had Mario's little sister Luisa dressed up as Laosita, the luchadora, who is like one of my favorite characters of all time. And we convinced Sky to go as Spectre, the non-binary baddie with an 8-pack. And the convention was going well. There were a ton of cosplayers. Mario got a photo with another Clone Tool, which was very funny because it's like someone hit Control V with the Clone Tool and just duplicated him. Oh, we are getting a bit of keyboard there. Yeah, that was all well and good until some strange things started showing up in photographs. These crow-headed people kept showing up in the background of photos, even though they couldn't be seen when looking around the room. And then another Solar came up to our beloved Ro-sheen and told her to come quietly or there would be trouble, and basically threatened the entire convention if she didn't come with her. And she did until she didn't. And when Ro-sheen tried to raise the alarm and also warned Luisa psychically that she was in trouble, the entire convention started to get pulled into Otherworld by the Fae. Thanks to some quick magical moves by Hex, that was prevented, and only a very small portion of the convention was transported into Otherworld. But there in Otherworld, the shape-shifting Puka and the horrifying crow amalgam shadow monster Slua tried to capture Ro-sheen and defeat the rest of the team, along with the hapless Luisa, who had been pulled into the Fey realm as well, and our beloved Skathak, a.k.a. Sky, who went and pulled a magic sword out of her arm, much like the hero Nightshade, for those following a long run of our actual plays. And after a really difficult battle where multiple people were nearly taken out, the Slua was defeated and the Puka ran for the hills. And between a mind meld from Luisa and Cal and Sky, you were able to use magic to teleport yourselves back out, thanks to a quick spell by Cal. As the portal was closing behind you, there was a figure in dark armor wielding a spear on the other side of the clearing. And then the portal closed. And we find ourselves, our intrepid heroes, in the convention center. There like are big like windows that normally are like 75% of the way up the wall in the convention center that let natural light in. It is dark as you come tumbling into the convention hall.
Is the convention still going on, or is this after it's closed for the day?
It is closed for the day. You realize that time has flowed differently once again, and thankfully you are not tumbling out in full costume, full uniform into a crowded room. But there is a security guard walking through the room who sees you all come tumbling out of a magical portal and just kind of starts slowly backing away.
It's always the security guards, man.
Is there any damage from where we left?
Yes, there are. You notice that there are Aegis police line do not cross things around the circle of where you disappeared from.
Okay.
But it seems so there's a security guard, and then there's one a pair of Aegis agents who are just kind of wearing black police clothes, vests, and the shield icon for Aegis, who kind of both pull their laser pistols and start approaching.
It wasn't us. We didn't do it.
I'm gonna step up and just I think I'm almost as well known as Doc Sotovoce, and that I've been his sidekick in the past, and I'm at least somewhat recognizable to these guys. I am also planning on taking the symbol of authority from Legacy when I level up. So
Nice.
I think that as you get up, because we sort of were the last ones that went through the portal. You might have a little bit of a hard time because Róisín is still holding on to you.
Oh, okay.
It's very much you can. It's not like she's preventing you from getting up, but her grip's a little tight, and you're gonna have to get up a little slower than maybe you plan to.
Yeah. Okay, that's great. Well, I get up and ostensibly I'm helping Róisín to her feet as well. And you're fully kitted out in armor and stuff, right? You have
her. So her armor looks like it could just disappear at any moment. It's
oh,
still
that's right.
cracked
It's
and
pretty ragged.
It's not great. She's not doing great armor wise. Yeah.
Okay.
She still has 2 conditions marked. So.
So yeah, I'm
Luisa,
just trying to
adjusts her luchadora mask. Make sure that it's on properly.
So I'm just gonna try to get their attention and be let the doc know that we're here. I have a report to make. The situation is under control.
And are you a registered superhero?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He made me do
gone
it.
through and done the paperwork.
Yeah.
Okay. And as you're talking and they're okay, well, we're gonna need to hold you for questioning, Scathak walks up and pulls an ID badge. Okay. And just kind of does the flip open the thing, the flip open wallet, and kind of holds it at waist level and shows it to him. And she goes, gentlemen, if it's all right, we'll make that report in the morning. I need to get these young people back home safely. And oh, go ahead.
I say, after my initial outburst about it wasn't us, we didn't do it, I'm trying to put the rest of the party as much as possible in between me and the agents, because I have long-standing history with Aegis and don't want to go back.
Yeah, and the agent that's talking to Sky is talking to Sky, but the one who isn't is looking at you pretty closely, or trying to like from across the crew.
Mhm.
And I think Sky kind of reaches or like leans over to the other guy and she goes, "Will that be an issue?" And the other agent, shakes his head. No, that'll be fine.
I think
We weren't sure what had caused the rift, but seeing that we've got qualified personnel on the scene, we'll get your reports in the morning.
I think that if Róisín, like now that Cal is like dealing with something else and she's kind of getting her bearings, catches this Aegis agent looking at Cynn, like she's angry. Her hostility's up. She is gonna put herself in front of Cynn and like literally do the fight me, like the
Oh,
come
like
at me,
buck at
bro.
him?
Like yeah, like buck at him. She's ready. Like she's gonna knock somebody out. She's not today. Don't touch her sister anymore. She's had enough.
And
So-
like the agent like does a step back and like has his hand on his holster.
No, it's
What do
it's
you do?
okay. It's
But steam comes out of the helmet, like a big thing of like steam from like as Cynn says it's okay. And like you could see her relax a little bit, but it's literally like it's a hair's breadth between her and like getting physically violent.
I think I see this going on, and I'm gonna try to run. What's the word? Like distraction,
Interference.
interference. There we go. Yeah, there. I knew the word. I knew there was an actual full-on word for that. I at this point, I'm gonna say I've unclipped my spinnerets and I've tucked them back into like a cargo pocket or into my backpack. And I'm still in my clone tool outfit, and Luis is still in the Lausita outfit. And I'm gonna kind of like very big brotherly wrap my arm around her, and I'm going to tell the agents, officers, I don't know what's going on, but we're just a couple of civilians, and I think we need to get out of here.
And go ahead and roll provoke
Oh, okay.
Oh
to
All
lie to
right.
this guy.
Provoke someone. Here we go.
Yeah.
So when you provoke someone, roll superior, which for me is +1. That's right. I bumped up my superior.
no!
Hey.
Yay!
All right.
I can think of how to help if it comes to that.
All right. Well, yeah. Let's see what I get. First roll of the day. Oh,
go.
that is great. Double fives, not quite
Woo!
boxcars, but the Marvel Multiverse RPG dice come through. All right, that's an 11 altogether, and so with an 11, when I'm trying to provoke,
And
let's
you also
see.
gain a thread.
That's right. They rise to the bait and do what you want. Let's see. On a 7 and 9, they can instead choose one for PCs, and I'm doing this against NPCs, so it's that right. They rise to the bait and do what I want.
Yeah. Did we want to linger on the interaction between Aegis and them? Because I have a very funny like cutaway gag for this.
Yeah. This can all kind of like either be happening simultaneously or after that happens.
I think we just cut to the front of the convention center, and you've got like both of you have those like space blankets, the like reflective like aluminum almost blankets, and like hot cocoa and like a cookie, like you gave blood, essentially, like oh yeah, we got to make sure that these civilians aren't in shock, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
And everything.
So it's just you and Louisa. Everyone else didn't get jack, but the two of you both have like the
you
blankets.
know what? If I look around, I'll save my cookie.
Aw. It could be a good cookie. Like maybe the one thing that
yeah.
Aegis does right is like cookies.
Yeah, maybe it's like one of those like really big ones,
Ooh.
Hey, real quick before we get to that cutaway, and they're
Yes.
like heading over there, right? I just wanted to reach out to shake Marionette's hand, but Mario's hand, as if we didn't know each other, and but just kind of like pull him in close so we're pretty like eye to eye. I'm like, well done, citizen. You really saved our butts out there. and I am like communicating fully the like how much appreciation I have for what Mario did, and I'm trying to do comfort and support before he heads off.
Aw.
Yeah, that's perfect.
While also
In fact,
maintaining his
get a
cover.
+1 to that.
Okay.
I'll give you an inspiration +1.
Cool. Is that a mundane roll?
Yes.
I have 1 in that now, so you know. 6, 7. Oh my gosh, the +1 got me to 7.
Yes.
Hey, thank God for that +1.
Oh my god. Thank you.
Yep. You're welcome.
Okay, let's
You're welcome.
see. All right, so on a hit, I mark a potential, clear a condition, or shift labels. I do open up to you. I say I say I only did what I had to do so we could all get out safely.
Mhm.
And you know, basically saying like I'm here for all of you, and that's why I do what I do.
Yeah.
So let's see. Boy, I would really love that potential, but I think I'm going to clear a condition. Right now, I am afraid and guilty. I think now that we're out of the situation, after seeing everybody come together, I'm not so afraid.
Nice.
I am still
Nice.
guilty about, again, dragging Lou. Can I also do a comfort and support? Actually,
To whom?
I do notice that Ro-sheen / Iron Valkyrie seems
Mhm.
like really agitated. And after our moment, Cal, I turn to Iron Valkyrie and I say, I've been following heroes a long time, and I've never seen anyone stand up to something so incredibly scary the way you did. That was amazing. Let's see. And actually, hold on.
It certainly was, citizen.
So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and if that's okay with you, Vixie.
Mhm. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm just waiting
okay.
for the results
yeah, I
before I
gotcha.
have a reaction.
I thought maybe I had something that affected that, but I don't think I do. So
It's a mundane, right? For comfort and support.
yeah, it is mundane.
Mhm.
Let's see. I'm now my mundane is pretty good. I think it's +2. My roll also got with my +2. I also got to a 7.
Yay!
Woo!
7 gets there.
Yep.
Yes. Comfort and support. Clear a condition or shift labels if they open up to you. And I think, this is in this moment, she is gonna open up to you. And she is a little bit like her stance is gonna go from like I'm gonna fight the next thing that comes at Cynn to like her shoulders drop and she sort of relaxes a little bit and says, and she remembers to sign that she was just doing what she thought was right.
You
And
know
to
what?
protect you, like this, you and your sister, who are the normal citizens in this situation.
I think I get enough of the gist of that, like doing what's right. I get enough of the gist of what you sign, that I turn and I say, I know you're always going to do that, and I think that Tempest is so much better a place for it.
Róisín is very comforted. I am going to clear a condition. I think that this has taken like the heat out of her anger, so I'm going to clear the angry condition.
Yeah, you had like 4 conditions, didn't you? 4 out of 5.
Yeah, I got to clear 2 at the end of last session. I still have the other 2.
Oh my god.
Feelings. Anyway.
Nothing more than feelings.
Oh, goodness. Alrighty. So, yeah, we cut to in front of the convention center with oh, we are getting a little bit of keyboard.
Sorry.
It's all good. But but yeah, the front of the convention center with Lou and Mario, both with their like steaming cup of cocoa and like the emergency blankets and yeah, we're gonna say like a giant Toll House cookie each.
Ugh. Fantastic.
I think at this point, I'm thinking to Lou, and I project into her, or not project, but like I speak into her mind. Um, hey, how you doing, sis?
I think Lou is just like taking a bite out of the cookie and kind of chewing, and just kind of like pauses and goes, "Well, that was the scariest thing I've ever seen. But you and your friends were there for me, so it wasn't so bad."
Oh, when she says that, I hold her tight. I kind of like lean my head on hers, and she leans her head on my shoulder, and I say, if it weren't for you letting everybody know, if it weren't for Ro being able to reach you with her mind like that, things could have been a lot worse. I'm really sorry I dragged you into this, but I'm really glad that I'm really glad that I'm really glad that you helped out.
Me too. I'm glad I could
And
help how I did.
and actually, you know what? There's a little bit of quiet as we just, and you just hear the little as we're like sipping our cocoa. And she's munching on her cookie. I've kind of set mine, just on my lap or something to make sure that I get to split it with everybody. But then I think to her, this has gotten really big, and whatever was going after Ro-sheen, I don't think any of us saw that coming. Lou, I think we need to tell Mom. At least I think I need to tell Mom about what I'm doing, because I can't help my friends to the best of my ability if I'm keeping that a secret from her. And I don't have to tell her about you. That's going to be up to you to decide if, when, or even if you ever tell Mom. And whatever you decide, I just want you to know I'm always going to be on your corner.
And Lou kind of leans her head on your shoulder and says, "Do you think she'd ever be able to trust me?"
Are you kidding me? Of course she is. I mean, I could ask the same question.
Yeah, but you don't do the psychic equivalent of rifling through people's sock drawers.
Listen, now that we've talked about this, I've told you how I feel about that. And I'm sure you feel the same way. Mom's gonna be fine. She loves you. And she's always gonna be there for you too, just like I am.
Yeah. Why don't we head home?
Okay. Yeah, let's go home.
And they start getting ready to go. I think Sky comes over and puts a hand on Rose's shoulder and just kind of goes, "You did well, lass. I'm proud of you."
Roisin just kind of goes from being relaxed to completely just falling apart as soon as Sky touches her.
Oh.
And she like turns around. At this point, is it safe for her to like get out of armor? Because at
Yeah,
this point, I
yeah.
think the armor would just like do the equivalent of shattering, which is just fading off. And
Oh, I imagine there's like this image of the armor literally dropping off your body and then
Yeah.
just kind of dissolving.
yeah, like basically something like that, right? And she turns around and hugs Sky, and she starts like bawling.
And Sky looks confused. And she goes, I know it was a difficult fight. What's wrong, dear?"
They said they were gonna hurt you. They were gonna hurt Cynn. They were gonna hurt everyone that I cared about if I didn't go with them. And then you were fighting, and then they hurt you, and then Cynn almost. The stupid fruit couldn't do anything about it. And I don't want to lose you or anyone I care about. And I'm scared.
"Things much nastier than a Slua have tried to kill me. Don't you worry about me. And you've got some damn tough friends. They do a good job of taking care of themselves. Even
I
that
know.
Mario boy."
I don't want them to suffer because of me.
And Sky like stops and like sits down like on the street corner, on the what's the word I'm looking for? Not the sidewalk, but like
Curb.
Oh, the curb.
the curb.
The
Thank
curb.
you.
Yeah.
We're just
The
all
curb.
like words today.
I know.
Yeah. And I think like Roisin is like rubbing her face, like she's doing the thing where because she doesn't have tissues, so she's just like
Mhm.
doing the thing with her hands, like trying to like.
Yeah, and I think because Sky's still in cosplay, she's got the long hoodie and just kind of like
Mhm.
wipes your tears away with the sleeve of the hoodie.
Mhm.
And
Hey, it's okay. We all made it through, and as long as we're all together, we'll continue to make it through. You did a great job letting us all know, warning us that there was a problem, so that we could be there for you. So it's going to be okay.
I guess. I'm really worried that they're gonna try to use you against me again.
was that aimed at Cynn or
That was responding to Cynn, but like it wasn't private. It was like I'm imagining that this is in front of the group. Since
My impression was that family, the sisters and the mom had gone off.
Okay.
But it seemed like a family moment, not for Hex to be at. So that
Okay.
Yeah.
And Sky kind of pauses and says, "If somebody came for your boyfriend," and she goes, "Yes, I know, Louisa told me."
she's still turning red under the tear, like the tear stained face. Blush.
"You'd stop at nothing to defend him, right?
Of course.
Well, your friends would do the same for you. It's
Absolutely.
not. Friends care about each other. Friends protect each other. And it's not you putting them in harm's way. It's them choosing to be there for a friend. And don't forget that you're worth having friends be there for you.
What about you? I don't know
What
what I'd
about
do if
me?
they
I'll
tried
kick their
to-
teeth in if they try something.
She smiles a little bit. But yeah. What if they tried to put me under a gesh? Like duh.
Then we'll break you free. We'll do whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
She nods. Okay. Big giant sniff.
Can we get out of here? I don't like being so close to these Aegis agents.
And Sky just kind of spits on the ground. He goes, yeah, I think we can do without these goons.
Ro wraps an arm around Cynn and says, I have strong words for your stupid fruit. They had one job and they couldn't do it.
Magic is a little tough for him to deal with, so
I'm glad you're safe.
I'm glad you're safe too. And I'll lean all the way into a hug.
Yeah, she leans all the way into a hug too.
As the three of you have this moment, I'm gonna go up to Cal. Just excuse myself from Louisa for a second. I'm gonna go up to Cal, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, looks like Cynn and Ro are probably, gonna head home pretty soon. I think Louisa and I are gonna come home. You want to come over or something? Just, I don't know, clear our heads. I'll make you some of that panchakeshu that you like."
Oh. Yeah, actually that'd be really nice. I was just gonna check in with Aegis and make sure they had everything. That there's all this like paperwork that they have to do. But yeah, I'll head over as soon as that's all done for sure.
All right, and I'll give you a kind of like a point. Like, I'm gonna hold you up to that.
Okay.
Hold you to that. Make sure you come over. Don't get caught up with anything.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I think that there was a moment where like Marionette was off with Louisa and the girls left, and Hex was again having that, like in the episode 1 or something, where everyone had gone off and had something to do, and Hex was like, cool.
Well, I do want to have a moment with Hex before they leave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think like after you guys have that interaction, like Mario and Cal talk, and Ro-sheen's kind of put herself together somewhat. Like, she's a mess. It's not put together as I'm not crying anymore, but I still look like
Sure. Yeah.
shit, for lack of a better word. She
Language.
pulls away. Sorry. Bleep me out. We had one curse word and I used it. No. Anyway.
Oh, we have lots of fucking curse words.
Anyway.
Yeah, we buy them at Costco.
In bulk. Yeah, so I think she pulls away from Cynn and Sky and says, hold on a moment. I got something else to take care of too. And I think too, on the way, because she does care about everyone, but like Cynn and Sky are like, it's basically Cynn and Sky are like the closest to her heart, which is why she took the attacks on them so hard. But she passes by Mario and Louisa and checks in and makes sure that they're okay. Not in a way, she tries to protect, like, she's not the best liar, but she's doing it in a way that like she hopes appears normal and isn't like too familiar to keep up their ruse. But she just wants to make sure that they're good. And then she walks over to Cal and grabs onto his arm and says, Cal,
Yep.
are you all right?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Thanks a
mean,
lot.
everybody had it a lot worse than I did there. I'm just, and I know nobody likes dealing with Aegis, so I just figured I'd, take care of the stuff that they need. And I mean, fuck these guys, but you have to deal with them as a hero. So,
Right, I know.
yeah.
They're not my favorite.
No,
I'm glad
no.
you're dealing with them, not me.
Yeah, that's
Lord
okay.
knows I'd be fighting them by now.
We do what we got to do. And the doc walked me through a lot of, like, if he hadn't prepped me for all this, I wouldn't deal with them either. But yeah, I gotta keep that part up.
Well, I just wanted to say thank you for figuring all that stuff out and getting us out of there.
Oh, well, I mean, you don't have to thank me for that. Everyone's doing their part.
Yeah, but this is the kind of stuff that you're good at. I can hit things and break walls and fight, but not everyone can work magic the way you do.
Well, right, but I can't do. And he kind of like draws in the air. Is if KV touches your face?
Yeah,
like
that's fine.
where all the cracks where your helmet was cracked.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like just draws in the air in front of your face, like so you could see some of the like spider webbed cracks, and like I can't survive that. So that's what I mean is like we're all doing what we can, and then he sort of like trails off and realizes we're like extremely face to face.
Yeah,
and
I think
well,
she doesn't change distance. Like she's fine with this. She's actually looking into Cal's eyes as they have this conversation, and she says, Cal, will you let me be your sword?
Yeah.
Then
I'm
will
not.
you be my
Yes.
Will you be my shield?
I can't think of anything better.
Good. Because if you said anything else, I'd be a bit upset.
Yeah, I know, but that's not why I said yes. I mean, look, I'm not afraid of you, but I like a little, like the right amount.
Never fails. She gives a little smile and says, I couldn't hurt you if I tried. I think even if I was under a gash, I'd probably sooner stop myself than hurt anyone here.
I know that. I know. I'm just, I'm glad we're on the same team.
She laughs and then says, and here's one for the Aegis agents. And she kisses him in front of the Aegis agents.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah.
And then gives him a glare like, touch him and you'll be dealing with me.
That's great. I love that.
Just protective tiger. It's fine. We're doing great. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so that's their little moment. I think that unless you have something else you want to do.
Nope. No, that's great, actually, because it really changes the tenor of the, like, the last time we saw Cal, like, everybody took off and Cal was just by himself. But this time it was like, everyone's taking off and everyone's, like, Cal has a part of that, right? Is participating in what happens next, even though it's not immediately going with everybody. Yeah, no, that feels really good.
Alrighty. I think we're good to wrap the scene there. Does that sound right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
I did ask a question in chat, and we are
Oh.
getting a little bit of keyboard.
That's me this time.
Mm-hmm.
Which chat?
In the video chat, but I will
Okay.
read it aloud for people at home. I asked the players, do we need downtime in game, or can I pour gas on this fire?
I, the player, would love to see gas on this fire, but I know Róisín probably like 15 minutes of like, can we be normal?
For 15 minutes.
I don't mind either way. I'd love to see what happens.
Okay. Good. Good.
As a player, I'm all for the gas, and I think that Cynn will adjust.
And
Cynn will
Jay
just deal
said
with it.
Yeah.
in Dalek, escalate.
Wow.
That is so good.
Incredible! That was
Holy shit.
fantastic!
What
Are we
a
in the
great
BBC
party trick.
studios right now?
That's
Oh my God.
fantastic. I love that.
Incredible. We gotta get you in touch with Riley Silverman.
Yeah.
As the person who can do Dalek voice live with no
Yeah, no post processing.
That's
No,
my
we're
just
one.
gonna have you on,
that's my
hand as the
one
soundboard.
trick.
Love that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Good grief. Okay. So all right. So the next scene is sirens and police lights reflecting off of Mario and Luis's building.
As we're coming home, right?
Yep.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah, you like step off the bus, and like you can see it as the bus is pulling up. Is Cal? Did you go with them because you were gonna have dinner
I'm
with them?
probably gonna catch up in a minute. So
Okay.
you can go ahead and launch this, and I'll show up with whatever happens next.
Okay. And like Luis is like, wait, that's our building. Why are there police at our building?
I don't know. I'm getting a really bad vibe from this. And we step out of the bus and approach. Our unit, if I remember correctly, our unit our apartment faces like an alleyway, because that's how I saw the original, bullies chasing down that kid.
Yeah.
But do we have a window that's visible from the street also? Like, is our unit visible from the street in any way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your kitchen window it faces the street.
I'll look up at the kitchen window and just see if I can, catch any movement in.
You do not catch movement from the kitchen window. You catch movement from the front door as you see your mom being walked out in handcuffs.
Oh my God. Okay, well, I'm gonna grip. Oh boy, I don't know if I want Louisa to hear this. No, she's 16. I think it'd be important for her to be there. So I'm gonna grip her hand tightly, firmly. Not like crushingly tight or anything like that. And I'm gonna just walk through the line of cop cars. If there's a barricade, whatever, I'm just gonna walk through, and I'm gonna yell out, "Mom, Mom, what's going on?"
She goes, Mario, and like a bunch of cops immediately start converging on you to try and keep you from crossing in past the barricades.
I yell out, "Get out of my way! That's my mother!"
And they go, "Look, kid, I'm sorry, but she's under arrest."
I yell out, "Mom, what's going on? Why are these cops here? Where are you going?"
I don't know. And as she's being walked to a police car, you kind of like look past her and you see a police officer handing a tablet to a man in a long coat. You recognize the tablet.
Oh, is it like the one that I grabbed from
the Apex facility?
Oh man. Oh no. Shoot. Okay.
And you hear your mom say, "They said I took something from work, but I don't know what they're talking about."
Can I be a problem?
Sure.
Or something I imagine a problem that could cause a problem is Louisa making them let her go.
Yep. I was gonna get there. And yeah, I think you see the cops freeze in place. All of them. Everyone but the man in the long coat freeze in place. And your mom.
Okay, wait. Mom doesn't freeze in place?
Yeah. Well, yeah,
Okay.
she's not freezing her. And she just kind of like stops all this, or like she keeps walking for a couple of steps because she was being like guided out, and then like
Yeah.
notices like officer,
Okay.
is everything okay?
I'm going to I think I'm surprised by that, but I think I put it together pretty quickly, and I turned to Lou and I think,
There is she has a nosebleed,
oh no, okay, all right. Psychic nosebleed.
and you can see like the veins around her temple like
I'm gonna say,
bulging out.
Lou, are you doing this?
She doesn't respond.
I kind of like I go in front of her. She's a little shorter than me, so I kind of stoop a little to her eye level, and I just put my hands on her cheeks, and I try to like, you know, give her like light slaps on the cheek. Lou, hey, look at me. Are you doing this? And I'm just thinking again. I'm kind of thinking all this stuff.
And she just says they have to stop.
I'm gonna wipe that nosebleed off her, you know, off her nose. I'm just gonna run a thumb across and then clean it up. And I'm gonna say, Lou, they do, but this isn't the way to do it. If somebody figures out that this is you, this could get much worse for all of us, including mom.
And she just whispers, they wouldn't know unless you told them.
Oof.
Mom can go free. Things will be okay.
But they're gonna send more people
And I'll
after
stop
us.
them too.
No, this is Lou. I don't want this to go too far. Listen, don't worry. We'll take care of mom. We'll make sure that everything's going to be okay. If they have to take her to the station for just a little bit, they'll take her. We'll go with her. We'll talk to the cops. And I'm at this point, I'm getting visibly nervous as well. And I actually start talking.
You actually hear like someone collapse.
Oh my God. Oh, like one of the cops?
Mm-hmm.
I turn around. I say, Lou, you got to stop. You got to stop. We can't do it this way. This is
And
not.
a second cop collapses.
Oh my God.
Hey
Hold
Jade.
on, yeah.
How do you want to resolve this, or what if Cal came in and like counterspelled this?
If you would like to, you can. I was gonna try to pierce the mask.
Yeah, I'd rather see that
like,
too.
what
I was
is-
just
Yeah.
it was just a suggestion. Yeah.
Yeah, roll
Yeah,
it.
yeah, all good. Yeah, I'm gonna try to pierce the mask and just see, like, I don't know, see if I can reach Lou in another way. Let's see. So when I pierce the mask, I roll mundane. My mundane is +2.
Mhm.
That's a 4 and a 5 on the die, so that's an 11 altogether. On a 10 plus, ask 3. So I can ask, what are you really planning? What do you want me to do? What do you intend to do? How could I get your character to blank? And I already have influence over her, so I'm not going to ask that question. I think I'm going to start with, what do you intend to do, in the sense of, how far do you intend to take this?
What do you intend to do? She doesn't know.
Okay.
Like,
She's really just playing it by ear right now. Or
she is panicking.
Yeah. Okay.
What you intend to do is keep her mom.
Okay. What do you want me to do?
Help.
Okay. And then last one. How could I get your character to stop? How could I get you to stop hurting these people?
Two-part answer. She doesn't realize she's hurting them. So making her recognize what she's doing.
Okay. All right. And that's what I'm going to do then in that case. Still looking at her, I'm going to say, Lou, not only listen, if you keep this up, neither you or I are going to walk out here without hurting somebody. I mean, we're already these cops. There's already harm here, but
And
if it gets any bigger, other innocent people might get hurt if you keep this up.
And like one of the cops like near the like police line collapses, and like when he hits the ground, you hear it, and like he starts breathing again. And
Okay.
that's when she realized, when she said stop, she stopped everything.
Okay.
And she like snaps up to look at you and goes, tell me mom's gonna be okay.
Mom's gonna be okay. Mom's gonna be fine.
And then she just turns and takes off running, like
Ooh,
180 from you.
Where's she
and
running
runs
to?
away from you.
Okay, I'm going to as she runs, I'm gonna let her run. I'm actually going to project into her head. Cal's supposed to meet us here. Go upstairs if you can. Wait for Cal.
She is running away from the apartment building.
Oh, God. Okay. All right. I'm going to. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
As she gets away from you, you turn around and you see the cops kind of like suddenly like jerk awake and like start coughing, like they hadn't been able to breathe for the entire duration of that conversation.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to. In that case, I mean, I have to. I'm afraid of what's going to happen to my mom. I'm afraid of what's going to happen to Lou, but I'm going to run to the person in the trench coat who has the tablet.
So you turn to look for them.
Yeah.
Like you turn away from Louisa to look for them. They are gone.
Okay. I don't have time to track them down. I'm going to turn to one of the cops then, like that was dragging my mom away, and I'm going to ask, okay, where are you taking my mom?
He gives you like the precinct number, she's going to be processed. And he goes, I'm not supposed to do this, but she's under arrest for, and like lists off like theft, and corporate espionage.
Okay. I'm I turn to her and I say, Mommy, I don't know what's happened. Actually, that's a lie that I'm saying. I don't know what this is all about.
You can see that she wants to ask where's Louisa, where is she going, what happened?
Yeah.
But she is just silent.
Yeah. I tell her, I'm going to find you. Okay. I know where you're going. I know where they're taking you, but I need to go make sure that Louise is okay.
She goes, okay, yeah, get your sister, make sure she's okay, and then you can find me at the station.
Okay. And I say, I don't know what's going on, but we're going to clear this up.
And she gets pushed into the police car.
And as she's getting pushed, before I run after Louisa, I'm gonna yell out, "Chiamu, mamang, chiamu!" And I run off. And do I see where Louisa's going?
I think in the time it is taking, like if you want to follow her, that might take a roll.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I definitely want to track her down.
Go ahead and assess the situation.
Assess the situation. Okay. Let's see. 1 second here. Okay. Um, and yeah, I don't think straight up creeping applies for this one. I think this is going to be a flat assess the situation roll. That is rolling plus superior. That's another 4 and another 5. So that is 10 altogether.
Nice.
So on a 10, I get to ask 2. What here can I use to blank? What here is the bigger threat? What here is the greatest danger? Who here is most vulnerable to me? And how could we best end this quickly? So I think because right now I'm not thinking of danger at all, but I am thinking of how to best catch up with my sister. So what here can I use to help me find Louisa? I think is going to be my
Mhm.
first question.
I'd actually say like how best to end this quickly
Well, that was
is
going to be my second one. Yeah.
would be the quickest one, or the one that kind of answers like
Sure.
how to find her. You could try and see if she has like find my phone turn on, but I would say you knowing your sister, she's running to the park.
Okay. All right. Gotcha. Okay. Let's see. So I think as I'm running to the park, then I pull out my phone and I shoot a message to everybody saying the cops came to my place and dragged my mom away. Cal, if you're still coming, meet me at and I named the park. Uh, I think Louisa ran off, and I'm trying to find her. I think she's gonna be there.
I think that. Oh, go ahead.
No, go
I
ahead.
was-
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say there was a text response from Ro-sheen that just says, "Do you need backup?"
And then one from Cynn that says, "We can be right there."
I'm gonna text back. I'm gonna text back. I think if I can catch up to her, I think everything's going to be okay. I'll let you know if anything else happens.
Thumbs up emoji.
If you're sure.
Yeah, I send a thumbs up, and I actually I heart your if you're sure, your response. Cynn.
Mm.
I think I'm not going to tell everybody where my mom's being taken just yet. I think at this point my mind is racing, and I'm trying to just take things one at a time. So 1, find Lou. 2, get to mom, and sort everything out.
The initial message said your mom had been arrested.
I said the cops took her away.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, you fill the gaps in as you do.
Yeah. What was it you said? You invited Cal over to have it was a snack of some kind.
Oh, yeah. Pão de queijo. It's like a cheesy bread. It's like a sort of Brazilian cheese bread.
Okay. Is there anything that you put on that or like dips or like what is it?
Yeah, there's sort of like this guava paste that you can eat with it. It's really, really good that way.
Okay. So we
Now I
we
want
cut
some.
to
I know,
we cut to Cal at the bodega with like 2 different brands of guava paste and like I don't know. And then gets the text message and just like drops one of them. Oh shit, there's guava paste on the floor. Sets the other down, puts a $20 bill on the counter and bolts. Sorry. Yeah, it's just gonna jump on the hex cycle and make his way to the park.
I'm actually like considering swinging through town, but I think I just run. Like
Mhm.
I don't do anything that'll require discretion. I'm just barreling full forward.
Mhm. Yeah. And I think um
And
who
I
gets
on
there
the way
first?
I cast find my friend, but I modify the spell so that it's find my friend's little sister. Um,
Yeah.
uh, I would actually like to cast a spell.
Go ahead and
now.
unleash your powers.
Oh God,
How you say, "Oh God," as if
I'm
that's
Yeah,
not
not
go
what
ahead
your
and
character's
speak
freakish.
it
supposed
up,
to do.
protege.
I'm not freakish.
You could either do that or assess the situation.
Um, what's that? Superior?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna do a spell about it.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Well, the good news is I got potential,
Oh
Yay.
boy.
but I rolled a 5
Okay.
plus 0
So you'll
is a
get
5.
there after Mario.
That's fine.
Congrats on the
Uh,
potential.
I can hear. I have to step to the other room for a second.
Yeah, that's fine.
Um,
Yeah.
Okay. So I run into Jack Kirby Park and
Yep. Yeah. There is a statue of the Fantastic Four. And a playground, and you beeline to the playground, and laying in the slide is Louisa.
okay.
And as you get there, you hear like a tick tack kind of noise.
Mm-hmm.
And you get there, and she is like laying, looking up the slide, kind of on her back, and there is a pigeon that is like scratching with its beak into the plastic.
Okay. I walk up. Oh, it's one of those plastic slides. Yeah, right. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I walk up to.
Yeah,
Can
it's
it
like a
be in the
plastic swirly like spiral slide.
Can it be in the shape of like Mr. Fantastic's arm? Like,
Oh,
Of
that's so
course.
funny.
and then it
Of
kind of
course.
ends with the hand like whoop, scooping the kid out after. Okay.
Yeah.
I when I see Lou there, I stop, pause, catch my breath, try to calm myself down so I'm not just running up to her, all flustered or anything like that. And I try to approach her as casually and as as open as I can, and I say, "Hey, kid, I know you kind of went through a lot over there. Um, I'm here, and I know that things have gotten really complicated really quickly. You want to talk about it?"
And she just kind of like deep inhale, exhale. It's not fair.
I can think of a lot of things that you're probably mean right now, but what is in particular?
Mom didn't do anything wrong. She's a good person.
You're right. She didn't do anything wrong. I'm gonna be upfront with Louisa about this. Uh, and I look her. Actually, I sit if she's on the slide, like lying down on the slide, looking up. I sit down cross-legged with my back to the slide, like next to her,
Mm.
and I say, "No, mom didn't do anything wrong. You want to know how I know?"
And she just kind of like looks at you and raises an eyebrow.
And I think to her, can I share something with you?
And she
Some
nods.
things that I've seen. And I flash the image of that tablet being given to the guy in the coat that I saw earlier today at the police scene.
Mm.
And then I flash back an image of me grabbing the tablet during the fight. You know, earlier in the week when the team and I took that beating.
Mm.
And then I say, I think Mom's in trouble because of me. I thought I was grabbing something that we could use to take some bad people down. And it got back to her. And I think that's why we need to tell her.
And she just goes, but that doesn't make any sense. They arrested her for stealing from her work.
I say, I think that what I got has something to do with it. I don't know exactly how just yet. And I don't know if there's some kind of if Mom's work has anything to do with these. Ooh, these things were pretty horrible. I mean, like arms and lasers and knives everywhere. Me and the crew could have gotten really hurt. And if it wasn't us, again, innocent people could have gotten hurt. I don't know what Mom has to do with any of that, or what Mom's work has to do with any of that, but that doesn't matter right now. We just got to get Mom out of this. I've got to get Mom out of this. And I've got to keep you out of it as much as I can.
And she goes, no, I can help.
I reach a hand back over my shoulder and I put it on, her shoulder, like whatever I can reach over at the slide.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, kid.
Stop calling me kid. You're 2 years older than me.
Yeah, you got me there. All right. And at this point, I turn around and I face her.
She goes, I'm almost 17.
Almost.
I'm practically an adult.
Practically only counts for so much.
Shut up.
I'm still your big brother.
Unfortunately.
Listen, again, I just don't want anything bad to happen to you. I don't want anything bad to happen to Mom. I don't want anything bad to happen to anybody.
Well, and she goes, well, too bad. Bad things are happening. We need to do something.
Well, that's the most sensible thing you've said this whole time. We do need to do something.
Oh, Vixie, we are getting a little bit of the SFX for drawing a little bit. Perfect.
And I say, all right. If you want to help, it makes sense for you to at least. It makes sense for us to be together. It doesn't make sense for us to be apart or anything like that. So, at the very least, if it keeps you close, and if it keeps my eye on you, I guess I'll be all for that.
Whatever.
Can
we go bust Mom out of jail now?
You and I can't do this alone. I sent a message to my friends, and Cal's on his way. We can't just show up over there. I mean, I guess we could and try to talk things through with everybody. I think I'm gonna have to come clean about this. If it is about that tablet, I think I'm gonna have to. I think the only way we're gonna be able to get Mom out and out safely is if I come clean about this.
To who?
To the cops?
Mom? What? No! Don't tell them anything.
Well,
they'll just arrest you.
it'd rather it be me than mom.
No, that's fucking stupid.
I pause because
And she
I don't
lifts
know.
up a thumb and she goes, "So help me, I will mind wipe you."
I put up my hands like, whoa, no, none of that, not necessary. In kind of like a playful, mocking way.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, okay, listen, I think we need to figure out what all our options are. I don't know how successful we're gonna be if we try to bust mom out, and I don't know. I don't know if there's gonna be if there are other folks with bigger and worse agendas that are gonna be gunning for us.
They
So
came for mom.
we've got to be
They're
smart
already
about
gunning
this.
for us.
Yeah, I know. So we've got to be smart about this.
If you stole a tablet from the bad guys, and the bad guys said mom stole it from her work, does mom work for bad guys?
God, I hope not. I don't know. I never really asked mom too much about what she does. I mean,
I thought Rise Corp was just like some sort of tech company. It's kind of generic.
well, who knows if there's one thing I know about companies is that they got their hands in a lot of different pies. I don't know. I I hope that this is just all a misunderstanding. But again, if there is something bigger behind it, we've got to be smart about how we move next.
Yeah. Okay.
You want something to eat?
Yeah, let's get something to eat. Do you think Falafel House is open? What am I saying? There's not a hurricane. Falafel House is open.
Yeah. And yeah, I tap my head like, yep, there's that thinking.
I think
Oh,
that's when Cal shows up.
okay.
And probably, I mean, the last Cal heard was fucking 911 emergency, right?
Mm. So just like
And-
screeching tires.
Yeah, it's like boom, like into the park, you know, Akira slide.
Just like
Akira slide.
through the grass.
Yeah, just plow through a hedge and Akira slide up to the little play area.
As we established, you only Akira slide on that bike.
Right, yeah,
It's the
it doesn't
only way
go
you get around
forward,
town.
actually. Yeah, it just
slides everywhere.
yeah. But yeah, pulls the helmet off. He's like, okay, first of all, Louisa, you have to whitelist me on your psychic defense because it took me forever to find you.
And she just like flips you the bird.
Yeah, all right. That's fair. Until you're kidnapped and, you know,
And
whatever.
she goes, then I'll call you.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
And she goes, all right, now give me a ride to Falafel House.
I look at Mario.
I say, hey, listen, she's a growing kid.
No,
It's been a while since we've eaten.
I think the look is more like, can she ride on the motorcycle? Because not everybody's down with that. So
Oh yeah. I say I full on like give her the you know after you or like
yeah.
you know I gesture that okay yeah get on the motorcycle. I think at this point I'm gonna find like maybe I crawl into the playground you know behind some of the plastic walls and I suit up. I actually suit up
Nice.
this time around. And I'm gonna
Nice.
just swing along with you. And as we do, I'm gonna hop onto comms also, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, Ro, Cynn, You want to meet us at Falafel House?
That's a good sign, right?
We just need to talk.
All right.
Like, you up?
Ha!
Let's get to talking. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
That's
actually,
either intent.
as I'm swinging around, I will kind of fill everybody else on comms over what happened, like what I saw. The cops came, they dragged my mom away. I think I'm gonna kind of downplay Lou's part that she played in it, but I am gonna say I think this has something to do with the tablet that I took. And there's a real guilty tone in my voice when I say that. And I say, and I think we need to ask for help, and I can only think of one person to ask.
Well, okay. Who do you want to ask?
I say, I think we might need to ask for help from the Fae.
Okay.
Why?
From Roxy.
What?
I want to start with the doc, if that's okay.
Asking the Fae for anything never works out well. Don't you read fairy tales?
Yeah, man. That's risky.
I say, like same thing. Like as I'm swinging, I think I'm gonna shoot back. Like I'm gonna send back. Or I'm gonna say back. Whatever that thing. If something like that thing in the convention hall dragged us somewhere else, and I know that Cal, you were able to handle it, but if there's more of them, and if there are stronger ones, I don't even know if you and the doc can handle that.
No, I didn't handle it. I mitigated the worst of it. That's not handling it. Yeah, and Cal is just sort of without words.
Hold on a moment. We don't even know what Roxy's motives are. If they're all working towards the same goal, then aren't we just playing right into their hands?
There's like genuine silence over comms. I have nothing to say to that. I mean, like, I don't know how to respond to that.
Well,
But at the very least, I send back. Let's come on. Let's go get something to eat and talk this over at Falafel House.
yeah. We'll flash forward to that. the face-to-face conversation.
Mhm. All right. What is Hex's order?
I guess I haven't fully pictured what the inside of Falafel House is like, and what's like.
You can
I know
get
what
falafel and
falafel is.
waffle.
Oh,
Waffle.
okay.
Waffle
Can I
It's
get
a
a
waffle
waffle
house and a falafel restaurant.
Okay, so you could get a waffle without falafel.
Correct.
Okay, because I like both, but I am picturing them together doesn't feel good. So
No, but you could get like an order of hash browns and some falafel.
no. I get like the biggest, like strawberry whipped cream, chocolate chips, waffle. Oh, and also pulls out the jar of guava paste that didn't break, and puts that on the table for everyone. And coffee and all that. Like he's pumped.
Mm. Nice. What is Ro-sheen's order?
I have a question. Do they serve meat here, or is it just
Sure.
vegetarian? Okay, because I think she would have like like the equivalent of a breakfast special, but with like specialty waffles. So like, she'd have like the Belgian waffles with like maple syrup and butter, specialty in quotes, and then with like sausages and hash browns, and eggs. So
Classic breakfast.
mhm.
And I do want to remind everyone,
Oh.
these are edgy bad boy strawberry whipped cream waffles.
Okay. Sure they are.
It's no funny business here.
Mm-hmm.
The strawberry. I was gonna say the speaking of strawberries, I think instead of getting like a coffee or a normal drink too, she's got a milkshake. Like
Mhm.
she's gone full like strawberry milkshake, please.
Yeah.
So
I
What
think I
about
named it before the super duper fresh fruiter.
Oh,
Yeah.
Super duper fresh fruit.
nice? What is Cynn
The
get?
Safruder film.
Oh, boo!
Ah.
Somebody high-fived me. It must have been good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was told if I high-fived myself too much, I'd go blind.
I can reveal that's not the case.
Good to know. Thank you. Thank you for doing that important research.
Yep.
Okay, what does synthesis get? What is Cynn?
Cynn actually orders like a big stack of the falafel waffles.
Nice.
So which are falafel, but they're cooked on a waffle iron on a waffle grill. So they're in that.
Okay, that does sound good, but
That
it's savory.
sounds amazing.
Yeah.
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 Mhm.
Nice.
And she's actually digging into it, which is not normally her style. She also asked them to leave a carafe of coffee,
Yeah.
so she doesn't
Holy
have to keep asking for refills.
Just bring
Yeah.
the percolator.
Yes.
Yeah. No,
Nice.
she's right.
And
The only answer.
what does Mario get?
Oh, Mario gets what he gets all the time: the triple order of loaded hash brown falafel, like falafel hash browns,
Hell yeah.
And
extra gravy on the side.
nice. Louisa gets a chocolate shake and French fries.
Oh, and I'll like slide the gravy over if she wants to dip the fries in either the shake
Oh,
or
yeah.
the gravy.
Yeah. Yeah, doing a bite of one, a dip, a bite of the other.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of open up the conversation saying, things seem to have gotten really, really out of hand. I don't know what we've gotten ourselves into, but it's a lot bigger than any of us think or any of us can see, I think.
Okay, well the first thing though is we have to help your mom.
Yeah.
And I can, before we think about anything else, let me call Linda. She helped me get out of the Aegis facility. She specializes in these sorts of cases, and I think she can help your mom if we get her on board.
I look at you gratefully, but there's a little bit of worry in my eyes. Like, I mean, I'd love that. I'm glad she was able to help you out, but I don't know if my mom and I have the scratch to be able to. I mean, I can't imagine she comes cheap.
That's not going to be the issue here, Mario. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
The doc has a legal defense fund set aside.
That's awesome. Yeah. No, I relax a little bit after that, and then I say, actually, I tell you where my mom was taken, and I say, I think when we're done here, I need to go and talk to these folks, see if I can clear this up.
Well, I'll call Linda first thing in the morning. Don't go over there until she goes with you.
Yeah.
If there's
and
one thing I learned, is you don't talk to cops without your lawyer.
Right.
Yeah. And if we bust her out, it's just going to be worse. So we gotta do it their way, unfortunately.
And you
At least to
see
start.
like Louisa just kind of shrink into her shake.
Oh,
Well, at least to start.
Yeah.
And then if they don't do it, if they won't do it the right way,
We'll
then
do it
it's
our
time
way.
for a
No,
bit more. And she cracks
we
her
can always-
knuckles for
Yeah.
emphasis.
And
We can always go more extreme. We can't go less.
yeah.
I don't feel great about leaving mom there. But yeah, I mean, I'll nod and I'll say, okay, all right. Is it okay if Lou and I crash at one of your places? I don't know if we should be in our
Yeah.
apartment room alone.
Yeah, I think maybe the loft is a good idea. It's pretty secure and
Why don't we
the-
all stay at the loft together then?
just to
Yeah.
make sure you both are all right.
Yeah, it's like a sleepover. That'd be great, actually. It's been a shitty day, and what about something fun? Why not?
Like Cal
know?
said.
Yeah, I give everybody like a resigned nod. Yeah, company would be great right now.
I think Róisín, just to add to take a little heat out of this moment, is like taking some of the guava paste and is putting it on the Belgian waffle to try it.
Mm,
Oh,
it's good shit.
yeah, that
Mhm.
is.
Yum.
Yeah.
Yes, Cal's room is in fact the Cal zone.
Fantastic.
Well,
been-
thanks for tuning in, everyone. It's
You've
been a
been-
great session today.
You've been Cal zoned.
Into the cows.
So it's a pocket?
Yeah, it's a little pocket universe. Yeah,
Oh my god.
you're welcome, America.
Mm,
Unbelievable.
what did we do to deserve? You know what? Never mind.
Nope.
You invite me. That's
Fair.
Yeah, thank you
fair.
for that, June.
And I am paying for that sin.
I see
Yeah.
what you did there.
nice.
She's right here.
Ah.
Nice.
That was pun actually not intended until I said it. And went, "Wait a
That's
second."
great. That
It
is
was,
great.
it was brilliant.
Unintended, but it landed.
Yeah, it
Boy,
did.
did it land. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, good lord.
Fantastic.
All right. So, did we want to cut to like the loft that night, or
well,
to the next
it's
day?
probably pretty late at this point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, either that or like cut to the next morning.
No, well, I mean, do we have anything we want to do at that night, or we just want to fast forward?
Yeah. How
Well-
often will we have a sleepover at the loft?
I know, right? Yeah, I'm good
true.
with that. I'm debating whether actually, I still have my backpack of stuff from the convention,
hmm
and I'm gonna say that like I have some clothing in there,
Sure. Yeah.
so that Louisa has something to change into if she wants to get out of her costume. Like we had.
Oh yeah, like she's just had like the
casual
luchadora
stuff,
mask
yeah.
like,
Yeah,
up on top
yeah,
of her head
exactly,
while she was eating.
Exactly. Yeah, I've had
Yeah.
like the aviator cap and the goggles on this entire time. So
Yeah. And I imagine we have a lot of spare clothes around there as well.
Yeah.
Certainly probably too big for most, like,
Yeah.
Well, I imagine with the loft being kind of a headquarters for y'all, you keep a spare change.
right. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would make sense.
Just
Yeah.
because, you never know when like you're gonna end up at the loft after superheroing and need to leave,
Yeah.
and
And-
not want to head home.
Yeah.
There is just the moment of like, Cal does point out, like, that's the Doc's like den and bedroom. Like, just stay out of there. The rest of this place we have the run of. Doc's probably not even there right now. It's just, when you're having your friends over for a party while your parents are out and you don't want anyone to break anything.
Roll plus mundane. I think that's you phrased that like a move.
Yeah, exactly.
Roll plus mundane for sleepover.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
And then Cal makes a move.
Oh, wow.
Isn't the loft like one big open space that's just kind of portioned?
Well, it's
I
kind of like
imagine-
partitions and
Uh-huh,
there's
uh-huh.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
What were you thinking, Rose?
I was thinking like it has like 2 levels. My mind has
Oh.
it like a kind of like a big squared U, with like a second floor with like a railing around it.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
And then like a big square room that's the ground floor.
Mhm.
I don't know how
Um,
universal this is going to be, but kind of like the Glen apartment in Cyberpunk 2077, which is my favorite apartment to get. Yeah, no, that's for no one but me.
that whistling noise is that
Yeah.
reference going over my head.
Yeah.
sure. Yeah,
There's six
that.
people in the audience going, yeah.
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 Hey,
There are
there's
half
6 people in
dozens
the
of us.
audience?
So
Well, yeah,
exciting.
there's the 5 of us players and 1 other person.
How
And a
dare you?
moderator.
Thanks for watching, Lunette.
We love having you all here. We know our biggest group is the podcast. So thank you, podcast listeners.
Yes,
We love
Yay.
you. We love you the
You're the
most.
best.
Absolutely.
Mwah.
Hearts.
Okay, so yeah, everybody gets settled in, calls it a night. Any conversations or anything, as you all get settled in?
I actually want to pull Ro-sheen aside for a minute
Okay.
and just say, it's been a long time since I've been that close to agents, and I don't want to go back there.
You said you don't want to go back there, right? I want to make sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And she's like, "You're not going to."
Okay, I just, it just brought up some bad memories, and I just don't want to.
She reaches out and hold Cynn's hand and says, "No, you're not gonna go back there ever. Sky and I won't let that happen."
Okay.
And she
Thanks.
gives your hand a squeeze, and I actually would like to roll comfort and support here.
Yeah, definitely.
So let's see, comfort and support. I'm rolling mundane.
Mm-hmm.
What a great time! I have a -1.
Yay.
So, I'm just okay.
Did you take any bowl moves that change how you comfort and support? I think there's at least
There
one.
when it matters is what I took when you defend.
Oh, and that's
someone
the
on a-
defend somebody.
Yeah, and then thick
Okay.
and thin skinned. So and I have listener, and they are Cynn is my rival, but it
Ooh.
only applies to when I pierce the mask, and I'm not doing that right now.
Okay.
I'll have to wait to gather up enough potential to level up, but
Just stop rolling well.
I know I can't help it. All right, so for dice, it's just the 2 dice then but subtract 1.
Yeah,
to the
2
total.
dice. Yep, subtract 1 from the result.
Okay, I'm just gonna take my Orcon dice and see what happens.
They were working well.
Oh,
for
that's a
Jason.
6. I rolled a big 5, baby.
Woo!
Uh-oh.
Big 5. Yeah.
Wait, what was it you're trying to do
I was comfort and support.
on Mario?
No,
Oh,
on Cynn.
wait, do you have
Oh.
influence over Cynn?
I thought I did.
I
Hold on.
think
So
so.
that makes it a 6.
Okay.
Oh, and actually,
So
she's
someone
your
could help.
rival anyway, so you would have
Yeah.
+1 from that. Yeah.
Oh, so I would have
Do
then
you?
plus
Or
2.
you have, or no, they have influence over you. Never mind. I was mixing up.
Oh
the
no.
whole-
Give your 11 rival influence over you, but that's it. So they have influence.
Yeah,
on
sorry.
me. Yeah. So, but I do have influence on Cynn.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect.
So that makes it a
so-
6.
So yeah, if someone wanted to help, they could make that a 7.
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
I assume we have team. We've entered battle against
We
a
have-
dangerous foe.
We
Our
have,
feelings.
We have 1 team to start the session, so this would make it 0.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And this is
Then-
more like I know like I'm dating Ro, but
Mhm.
Cynn is her sister, and like you date the family, right? Like that's or at least that's Cal's understanding because he doesn't have a warm family life or understand a lot of how this works. So is like, well, I gotta get in good with the sibling, or and not like he doesn't like Cynn, but is like extra attentive and is like making hot cocoa and popcorn and like just trying to make everyone feel comfortable, and kind of ends up coming over to these two as they're having this moment and is like, wait, Vixie, can you say it, kind of the log line of what you were saying to Cynn again?
She was just telling Cynn like, "Oh, Sky and I won't let that happen." That was the
Right.
last thing she said in response.
Oh, that's
to
right. Not being
going back
taken
to
in
Egypt.
again. And yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Cynn, no one's getting taken anywhere. we're gonna get Mario Mom out of the jail, and nobody's being taken. We got each other's backs here.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Okay. And I think 7 is a hit, correct? Is that correct?
Mhm. That's correct.
So then you can, so on a hit, they hear you. They mark potential, clear a condition, or shift labels if they open up to you.
Mhm.
So does Cynn open up to me?
Yeah. They did bad things, and I haven't thought about them in a while because you and Sky and Cal and Mario and everyone have helped me kind of put that behind me, but just seeing them again triggered feelings I didn't remember. But
Hey,
I
it's
know
alright.
I know you have me, and you won't let them take me again.
And like as you say that, like Ro-sheen reaches out and places her hand on your cheek and like touch it so that you guys can touch foreheads, and says, "It's all right. It's all right. We're not, even with your stupid fruit, we're not gonna let you get taken by anybody ever. They'll have to go through me first, all right?"
Okay.
And she gives you a big hug.
I hug you back.
And what option did you want to choose from the list?
I'm actually going to take a potential and
Nice.
leave my guilty condition because I think she still feels that.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Okay.
Cool. So I think with that, we begin to wrap up the night.
Just one small detail before we wrap
Yes.
up. Though it's tiny, it's not an interaction. It's just I think Ro-sheen feels mischievous and goes into Cal's closet and ends up wearing his pajamas to bed. So
Mhm.
Where's
And
my
I mean,
hoodie?
there's no chaperones, so like you could sleep in the same space if you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
oh, she would. Like
Okay.
that would she
We
would
just-
she would just do it. Like it's not that she's as far as she's concerned, they're together now, right? So
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. They can totally, like, I think Cal has enough of a separate space that it's like there's the living room and then there's Cal's corner.
The
not
Cal
that-
zone.
Cal zone.
Yeah. Not that he's making a
Say it
big
right.
move or anything with everybody here, but just like we could certainly cuddle and yeah. It's cute.
There is like a little jealous look from Louisa. Like
Aw.
that I don't know if anybody catches.
I don't think
but
Cal's
the
gonna pick
camera
up on
does.
it yet. Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
think Ro-sheen picks up on it because she's just happy to be with Cal and that like everyone is safe.
I think
Mhm.
Cynn catches it.
Mm.
Yeah, I think I see it, and just sort of have a sigh a little bit.
I think I don't catch it because this is the first time like it occurs to Mario that like, oh wait a minute, I think this is the first time like Cynn and I are kind of going to be sleeping over together.
Mm.
And because Cal and Ro are going to be in one room, that means we're probably all like Cynn, Mario, and Lou are probably going to be like sleeping bagging it
Mm-hmm.
in the
Sleeping
living
on
room, right?
couches.
And I'm gonna, you know what, I'm gonna say actually, as we're getting ready, I'm gonna offer the couch to Cynn.
Oh, no, you take it. I don't really need. You'll be more comfortable. I'm fine.
It's all right. I mean, if I'm not gonna take it, Lou, Lou's,
Lou jumps on the couch.
and there you go. I was gonna like offer it kindly, and as soon as I mentioned, boom, she's on. I love it. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Wait, hold on. And I take the back cushions off the couch and hand those to Mario and say, at least use these. I
I'll
don't need a lot of sleep.
It's dangerous to sleep alone. Take this.
Incredible.
Perfect. Yeah, that's the show title right here, right there.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll, set down a space. And as we're again settling in for the night, I turn to you, Cynn, and I say, I'm really sorry that con didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to.
I actually laugh a little bit and say, it's fine. It actually was less uncomfortable than I thought.
I give you a smile at that, because yeah, it kind of was nice to come together as a team that way. I say that as much, actually. Yeah, it was really actually great to see everybody. And then I kind of steal my reserves, and I say, one of the reasons I wanted to go to that con was I kind of wanted to spend more time with you. And I think maybe I kind of just went about things the wrong way. Listen, I love your sister. She's great. I like Cal. I'm always going to be his ride or die. But do you maybe want to just, when things blow over, I don't know, go out, just you and me?
Are you sure? And she looks down at herself, all golden and freakish in her mind. It says, it can't, it's not.
Yeah, of course I'm sure. You're great.
Look, I know it's cliche, but I'm not like other girls, and just
take heroic inspiration, June.
Yeah, take a fucking thread.
Yes.
I'm adding a team to the pool.
Awesome. I'm not asking, I'm gonna say it. Yeah, cliche or not, that doesn't matter. I'm not asking. I'm not asking because of what you are. I'm asking because of who you are. And who you are to everybody, who you are to me. Yeah.
Yeah, let's. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you too.
There's a little flutter in my chest, and I say, "Yeah, I know that the past day or two's been a lot, and I get it if you need a little bit of time to, you know, sort out everything that's going on in your family. I certainly need to sort out what's going on in mine.
We're gonna get her out. Linda's great, and they can't hold her for anything if she didn't do anything.
Yeah.
There won't be any, yeah, this looks bad right now, but there won't be any evidence. There's no way to show that she took anything because she didn't take anything.
Yeah, but if this has something to do with that tablet, like I think it does, I mean, they can only track that back so far. I don't know.
Look, Linda will get them to drop the case. We'll get your mom back. And then we can worry about Rise and Apex and whoever's behind all of this.
Yeah.
I mean, we know that they're up to something, that there's information that we still need, but we'll stop them too. And we'll make sure that they regret hurting your mom and your family.
Thanks. And you know that I'm gonna be there for you too. You and Ro and your mom, if you need me.
I know, and the same goes for me.
If it's okay with you, I think Mario would like to kind of like just fall into you, like fall into your shoulder or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
And when I do, like, you feel like my body is really tense. I mean, because, right now it's worrying about my mom, but there's also worrying about Lou. And I think I still haven't really told any of you, like, what Lou did to the cops back there. I'm really afraid of that. And I don't know how to reveal it in a way that's not going to frighten people. And so I'm just going to kind of hold on to that for a little bit.
Okay. I want to remind you that Cynn is very solid.
Yeah.
So if you like lean in too fast, expecting
I'm-
there to be some like cushion, there's not. It's kind of like leaning into a pole.
Into a pole?
If you're like
that's
leaning
what
on
diffuses
her
the
arm.
situation. I like fall into you, and there's this sort of conk as my forehead. I like, my forehead just like bumps right into your clavicle or something.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Yeah.
I start
freeze.
laughing. I start laughing, and I think I start laughing because I think it's just what I needed to snap myself out. And through like tears in my eyes, I wipe tears from my eyes, and I make eye contact with you. And I think I'm just kind of captured by that moment of like, I feel like I haven't connected with you like this, this openly in a after, at least like after what we'd all went through. And okay, all right. Seeing a lot of the the wishes here, the shipping wishes. Is it okay if Mario leans over and kind of just very impulsively gives you a peck on the lips?
Yeah. I think that as you start to go in for it, Cynn like freezes and she doesn't know what to do and is just a little bit scared of the physical contact because she doesn't
Sensing
get that a lot.
Raised adrenaline levels. Combat form available.
Shut up.
Does this count as kissing someone dangerous?
Absolutely.
Rose, you need to take inspiration. That is the best, worst fucking thing. And
Oh my God.
I was not even thinking about it, like, warning, you're danger approach, collision detection.
I'm like genuinely terrified right now, actually. No, Mario is not. Jay is.
Fucking genius.
Yeah.
10/10, no notes.
The shut up was not out loud. That was mentally to Quince.
Yeah.
Notifications muted.
And I relax into it just a little bit.
Oh, okay.
And then I pull back and go, Louisa.
And like over on the couch is just like a pile of pillows on top of her face, just like.
And I laugh. I start chuckling at that too.
And then pillows start flying across the room.
Sorry, go ahead, June.
I was just saying, but then I reach out and I hold your hand.
Okay. I reach out, I take your hand with one, and still kind of like laughing, I start batting pillows away, and I'm gonna say, listen, sis, it's not like I haven't heard you talking about, this person from school or that person from school at home or anything like that.
And she's like, shut up. And like,
I don't need to read your mind for that.
Get her.
Shut up. And start like, she grabs a pillow and just starts trying to wail on you with it.
Okay, yeah, I defend myself playfully, and then in the middle of everything, I'm like, go to bed, go to sleep. You need your sleep, get some rest. It's gonna be a big morning tomorrow morning. And then
she's like, you have no idea how terrible it is being stuck in this room and being a telepath. Y'all need to think quieter.
Oh my god.
Mario, you need sleep as well. I'll make sure everyone's safe.
All right, and I'll settle like after that. I think I give you like one more snuggle, and then I settle in for the night too. Like, I'm exhausted. I think as soon as I hit the hay and I let my body go, it's just boom, I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that with that, while I am conscious about what's going on, I'm going to try and run a self-diagnostic, because every time we encounter a magical realm like that, it plays a little haywire with Quince, and I want to make sure that everything's okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead and unleash your powers for me.
Oh no.
You're extending your senses.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 3. Great. We've got some of that.
Just a little bit. A little bit.
Seven on the dice plus 2 is 9.
Nice. Okay. So you're very distracted, and like the warnings from your adrenaline levels being high are kind of making so you can either have the effect be temporary, or you can take a condition. I'd say the effect will be, if you're okay with it, the effect being temporary is just gonna be like, yeah, things seem mostly okay.
Okay. I think that to play off of that, the way that it is I'm a little distracted. So even though it's all, like the process is running, I'm not exactly paying 100% attention in case anything is not quite standard.
Yeah. And I think the thing you miss is a little alert that popped up at the bottom that you muted notifications for, and it was presence of Quint's unit detected.
Yeah.
And it's time stamped. It is time stamped for when you were in the Fey realm.
Oh my god. Okay.
Thanks, I hate it.
Yeah.
We were having a nice moment, Rose.
Oh, come on. The players love it.
Of course.
I'm giving this one to the dice. Yeah. The dice know. Wow.
Yeah. I know it's early. But that kind of feels like a really good button on the session.
Yeah. I just have to also add in one thing of Cal has a twin bed here. And if anybody else grew up butt-ass poor and your first date stayed over in a twin bed with you, you know how cuddly that is.
Intimate.
Yes.
It is.
Yep.
And yeah.
How awesome it is, really. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's not bad if you're perhaps fully getting intimate in the situation, but it's could be a little awkward when you're trying to restrain yourself.
Who's Big Spoon?
Ask the
Róisín.
question. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, it's probably Róisín. I'm not gonna lie, she's shorter than Cal, but damn. I was gonna say, I know it's a good button for the scene, but since we have a little time, could we do a scene between Róisín and Cal?
Of course.
I think because I like, they're having this great moment outside, and I think Róisín's hearing the pillow fight.
Mm.
She's just like, she looks at Cal and says, "Sounds like they're settling in, okay."
Yeah. So let's see. I think Cal has found his like backup, his like sweatpants and t-shirt, and not whatever it is that Ro-sheen stole.
What would she have stolen from your closet? I guess is my question.
Yeah, I don't know. If he's much of a pajama guy anyway, though. So it'd be more like if he has a hoodie that she wanted or something like that. I don't think he has straight up pajamas. But because there's company over, he has sweats and a t-shirt and all that stuff.
So maybe it's like a hoodie over her pajamas, like her actual pajamas.
Sure.
And this is why you always buy extra hoodies, gentlemen.
Yep.
So
Yeah, I think
But
he's
anyway.
got it looks a lot like a college dorm in that there's the twin bed, there's a light color wooden desk with a wooden chair and old dresser. Oh no, actually, rather than that, he has like in New York where you don't get any closets. There's just like a bar with a bunch of stuff hung up on it, and then some like container store bins for shoes and stuff, and then so like probably the messiest thing is the books and stuff on his desk, and the rest of it is pretty well organized.
I don't think Róisín really minds the mess either. I think she walks in and sort of sits on the bed. She's like, "And how are you doing with everything?"
Pretty good, I guess. I think he's kind of distracting himself with not like scrambling to clean everything, but it's just like straightening up, of like, oh, there's a girl over and this is awesome. So it's also just not totally like, well, I don't know if he would just flop down onto the bed, like he's certainly never had a girl over here before, like this is the secret hideout.
Yes. So he's cleaning out of like anxiety.
A little bit of just like, I don't know what to do with myself in this situation. But yeah, this day is so wild. Well, how about you? Are you like, you got banged up pretty good in that fight. Are you feeling okay?
And she reaches to her side where she got like clawed. Is that wound like fully healed? Did Cal heal
yeah.
it? Okay. And she says, "I think I'm all right. No pain. Whatever you did back there, it worked."
Do you think I should take another look at it? It's serious. It's like, I don't know if this is a line or not. Like he's like, I'm just gonna throw this out there and see what happens. Like
It's Schrodinger's line. It's
She's
a
like,
line if you're into it.
yeah, it's a I'm just kidding unless you're into it vibe, right? He doesn't literally say that, but
She
Yeah.
looks at Cal and says, "Are you trying to? Is this like the you up?"
no, I'm trying to get your clothes off. It's just like,
Róisín turns bright red, and she's like, "Oh well, that's she's it's not that she does not want this. She was like, but she is very much like, I had intended to have a slightly different conversation with you before we got to that point. It's still on the list of things to do.
We could talk about that. I'm sorry. Yeah. What was it you wanted to talk about?
Well, aside from asking you if you're okay, I don't know, maybe, are you avoiding anything?
I don't know. I haven't done all this before.
I mean, we're dealing with a lot of heavy stuff, Cal.
Yeah, I mean, on one hand, the doc's been preparing me for a lot of this, and like I know all the procedure. It's now that we're finally in it, it's like a bigger thing than I was realizing. Yeah.
And I think in this moment, like, Róisín was going to open up to Cal a little bit. And she says, oh, I think I'm feeling a bit the same. I suppose I always fashioned myself a hero, but I never really quite understood what that meant. Your family, your friends, the people you care about. Every connection is a risk.
Yeah.
A weapon that can be used against you. And not the kind you can block. Not always.
Yeah.
It's a bit scary, I suppose. And
really? I've never pictured you being afraid of anything.
She laughs. That's because I never had anything to be scared of before. But I think the thing that scares me most is anything happening to the people that I love. And she looks up at Cal when she says that.
Yeah, I feel the same way, and I think the double, like I don't know where my head is because I haven't had that many people to love, and then I've got my best friends and a girlfriend and all these things that are really important to me, and I have not been in this situation before. So I also now have a family, and I'm afraid for them. So yeah, that didn't make any sense. I'm sorry.
It made sense.
No, I know that's him.
You're
Like he,
now.
yeah. He's
He's saying that. Sorry,
Yeah.
but you're saying that above table.
Yeah.
And no, that makes perfect sense. It's exactly what I'm feeling. Maybe we just, I don't know, thought we were invincible and like nothing could touch us. And then, well, we were reminded that that's not the case.
Yeah.
Did you know that my dad, he was put under a gesh by the Fae?
Well, you haven't actually talked about it much. I mean, I'd like to know more if you want to talk about it. And then he does sit down on the bed, like kind of half crisscross, like half on just facing her on the bed.
Róisín takes a deep breath and says, well, I only recently found out. I always thought he was dead. Sky never really said anything. But when everything happened, with the first thing, when we took the tablet that caused this problem, she told me that I couldn't hide forever. And, my dad came up, and she said that he wasn't dead. The Fae put him under a gesh.
Sky said that?
She did not say the Fae.
Oh, she did not say the Fae. Sorry. So we'll just cut the Fae part out. Sky said that he was put under a gesh.
And what's the requirement? What's the restriction?
I don't know.
Huh.
I just don't like the idea of being bound.
No.
To serve someone against your will.
No. I mean, sometimes it's just giving up a part of your power. I mean, there's a lot of different. So he's like gone into sort of book mode a little bit of, like, well, there's different cultures,
And-
like that. That's a.
And he goes on, and as he goes onto this info dump, she like very gently reaches out to like touch his thigh to kind of stop the info dump.
Right. Sorry.
says,
Sorry.
Cal, you know so much about magic and spells. Can you break a gash?
Oh. Yeah. I mean, you could break anything if you hit it hard enough.
I don't mean physically.
Well,
You know
I
that.
know, but a gish takes two to tango, at least. And if the promised party isn't around, my understanding is most of those promises are lifted. They can also be forgiven or released. And then if, like the most difficult option is the sort of magical jackhammer version of dismantling it that way, but that can have unforeseen consequences.
Well, I just want to know that if something happens, you'll be able to deal with it. That everyone can.
Yeah, I mean, we have to know more, but I'm willing to do what it takes.
I will say, the Fae, when they grabbed me, I got the sense that they already knew who I was. Who I am.
Why is that?
It's just something about the way, well, why me? Why target me specifically?
'Cause you're awesome and powerful.
I don't know. Maybe it's just the legends always say that the Fae tend to go after things for a really good reason, and there's lots more powerful people than me in the world, I'd say. They could have gone after Sky.
Can you tell me a little bit about like, I know there's different versions of it, but like, what is what's promised? What's been foretold?
Nothing. I don't know that there's any prophecy. I just know that I'm the child of a great hero. Part of an old lineage, I guess. Something along those lines.
And and that you thought your dad was gone, but it turns out he's hidden away somewhere. Is that?
I don't know that he's hidden away. Just that he's not here.
Okay.
And, well, Cal, I've lived my whole life hiding. I've always held back because Lord knows what would happen if I put a hole in the bleachers or something along those lines.
Well, we saw
Come in
what happened. They
seconds.
sent a bill to your mom.
You know that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking
I know.
about blending in. But in that moment when Sky and everyone was threatened, I don't think blending in was the answer.
I think it's not always going to be the answer. And getting out of there when we did was right. We were in danger and we had to make a retreat. Right. There wasn't any other way to handle that situation. Right. But if we can turn this around, if we can be on the attack, if we can make the approach on our own terms, maybe we can get enough information to know where he is and have some control of the situation.
You're very good about control and things of that nature, but Cal, I think that maybe we're tackling something that's too big for us.
You're literally, as far as I understand, you're literally a demigod. And I'm trained by one of the greatest wizards who ever was. There isn't a better word for it. Your sister is an incredible fighter and just the biggest hearted of like an incredibly powerful person I've ever met. And Mario is an even bigger heart. Like we have all of the pieces we need available to us. Like you're not small.
I think that's the problem, Cal. I was told to pretend to be.
That was never going to work. I mean, look at you.
She,
And in
like,
his
literally
eyes
does
are
that.
just he's just like anime star eyes, right? Of like ridiculous, right? Is his whole tone and demeanor is like, you're incredible, you know, like he doesn't literally say all of that, but it's just like, I mean, well, actually he does. Yeah, you're incredible. I mean, look at you, you're incredible. This is, how could anybody expect you to fly under the radar? That's crazy.
I tried.
And it was from a good place, but you're okay, I don't want this to come out wrong, but you're a lot, and that's a good, and you should never have to be less. That's what I was trying to say.
Oh. Could you handle me if I acted my size? I guess.
Absolutely. I only ever want you to be your full self.
And I think at that point, that's when she leans in and the second part of the to-do list is commenced. And she gives him a kiss.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And I think we fireplace.
Now, I don't mean to be crass, but to be clear, I don't think they're sleeping together tonight. Like that would be wild with everybody in the next room.
packed
Like,
house.
No.
yeah, no, that'd be Okay, wanted to make sure we were all picturing the same thing.
No.
Yes.
It's like although given Cal's excitement, I don't know. I'm glad we had that clarification.
Yeah.
Look, we were all 20 once. Alrighty. So let's see. We've got 20 minutes. Let's cut to the next day. I think, did you tell Sky what happened?
About with the Fae?
No, about Mario's mom.
Yeah, she texted.
Okay.
Róisín would immediately text. Róisín is very like good girl coded. Okay.
Yeah. So
Cynn might not text, but Róisín will tell Sky everything.
Yeah.
So...
Sky shows up. Do you call Linda Silver in the morning?
Yes. I think like as soon as it's a reasonable time to wake her up or get a hold of her, that'll be the very first thing.
Okay. Yeah. What does that phone call look like?
Linda, this is Cynn. I have a friend who needs your help. You've been following our adventures, right?
Yeah, I've seen some of the stuff you've done on the news.
So Mario, the marionette, his mother was arrested for something she didn't do. And we think it has something to do with a tablet that he got from Apex. And I was hoping you could help us get her out of there. There shouldn't be any evidence against her doing anything wrong. And Mario wants to go down there right away, but I told him that he should bring a lawyer.
And she goes, I'll be there right away. Once I'm there in person, I'll get all the details.
Okay, we can meet you at the precinct.
Yeah, I'll be there in, a plot relevant amount of time.
Us too.
And I think we get there and Sky is there with bail money for Mario's mom. And like before she gets released, I think there's, a moment where she's able to kind of talk with her, where Linda's able to talk with Miss Sarmento. And there's she goes in, talks to her for a while, kind of comes back out, and gets talks with Sky, gets bail arranged, and gets your mom out of there. And she goes, Mario, the three of us need to talk.
Yeah, I figured. You okay, Mom?
And she's like, is she just like, yeah, just comes out and gives you like the biggest hug. And she's like, I'm so much better now. And she goes, let's get out of here and back to the house, and I can tell you about some of what's going on.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. I've got some stuff to tell you too.
And or I think like you all get into the car, and she goes into Linda's car. What does Linda Silver look like?
That's an excellent question.
I imagine Linda Silver like was a superhero at one point.
Okay.
Like I imagine like she's called Silver because she has just like this perfectly like platinum silver hair.
Okay. I can roll with that. So I think she's 5'10", silver hair, green eyes, and let's figure out a quick hero persona for her.
I think like a
Do we want to just go the easy route and make a She-Hulk analog?
I just imagine her superhero name being the Silver Bullet.
Silver Bullet. Yeah,
there you go.
That's good.
So good.
Yeah. So I think like not a full-on speedster fast, but like super speed and like strength and durability.
Okay.
And can also speed read.
Yes.
She's a lawyer, right? So like, yeah.
Super useful.
And yeah, she gets in the car and she goes, what's Mrs. Sarmento's first name?
Oh, you know what? I hadn't really thought of that. Let's go with
Should it be Maria?
Mario, Maria, Luis.
Yep.
You know what? Yeah, I like
Or
Maria.
it could be Waria. She's like Wario.
Oh
You're
no!
Mario.
But it's like Juaria. Waria. No, let's go with Maria. I like Maria.
Maria.
Actually, yeah.
Because Maria, do you want to tell Mario about what's been going on at work? And she goes, yeah, that would be probably for the best. I think this is all targeted because I was going to be a whistleblower against RiseCorp. I don't know if you remember a few weeks ago, I called because I thought I was being followed. I think I was being followed because I had found some discrepancies in Rise Corp's accounting. And there was this project called Penta that was a black hole for money. And I wasn't supposed to know that it existed.
Ooh. I'm floored by that news. I think all of us are floored by that news, right?
For sure.
I after like taking a second or two, or a few seconds, it takes me a few seconds, a few good seconds to kind of process all this. And I turn and I say, Mom, I'm really proud of you. I know it hasn't been easy for you, for us in general, but I know for you kind of having to, raise me and Lou on your own. I know that you've been really relying on the job, but I'm really proud of you for standing up for yourself and for standing up for, for doing the right thing.
Thank
At least
you.
trying to do the right thing. But if that's what this is all about, why would they even drag you? Why would the cops come and why would you be arrested for that?
They planted evidence, some sort of tablet in the apartment that they said that they had tracked to our house and said that it was proprietary technology that I had stolen.
Oh.
Okay, above the table, I'm seeing the out, but I don't know if Mario would take it.
Oh,
I'm good with either choice as a player.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's fun either way.
Yeah.
It's going to be a
Yeah.
bigger mess when it comes out later, because it definitely will.
yeah.
But either way is fine by me.
Oh,
that's
You know what? Uh-huh.
and I see your consideration. Not good.
Are we all in the car? Is everybody in Linda Silver's car? She's
Yeah,
just
I
got
think
like a
she's-
stretch limo.
That sounds
It's
super
like a
on
big-
brand for a
Yeah.
former like celebrity superhero.
Or like it's a
lawyer.
Hummer or something, like one
No,
of those
it's
big
like an
SUVs.
Escalade.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Escalade.
like
No,
yeah.
what if it's
Big
like
Nazi.
what if it's one of those like stretch sports cars? So it's like a stretch Lamborghini Murcielago.
Oh God, no! She's not that rich. No, Mario.
With a
Can,
name
can
like
you say
Quicksilver or
Escalade like a
Silver Bullet.
Dalek?
What?
Jay, can you say Escalade like a Dalek?
Hold on. This takes a little bit of preparation.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
So good. So good.
Oh god. You know what? I think when you say that, Cynn, I'm about to like mention it, and then it occurs to me, if I tell my mom about this, well, is it well known that Linda Silver represents supers? Or as far as I know, as far as my mom knows, this is just like a lawyer friend.
I think she's like, oh, you got Linda Silver, and then I think Scathak shows up, this kind of just mysteriously muscular woman, and like who just pays cash bail for her, and she's like, okay.
See, I was gonna say, if I told her now, it would technically reveal everything about the rest of you too, which I don't necessarily know I want to do, but all things considered, and may be there anyway.
And
Are you?
Linda has specifically not revealed anyone's identities.
Yeah, yeah. And okay, so still above the table, I'm gonna ask y'all now. Vixie, June, Jason, are you all okay if Mario kind of goes down the route of just being forthcoming about this?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Two
Okay,
thumbs up.
awesome. Thank you. Mario, after absorbing all this and after, hearing you interject, Cynn, I take a deep breath and I'm going to say, Mom, I don't know what kind of if Rise sent the cops after you, I don't know exactly like how much trouble you could possibly be in. But this wasn't just Rise planting something in our home.
What do you mean?
I brought that in. I found that tablet. Me and I gesture at everybody. Me and Cal and Ro-sheen and Cinnamon. We're kind of a team. No, we are a team. We're the Neon Knights.
And she goes, wait, the superheroes?
Yeah. Look, Mario's kind of our leader.
I balk at that a little bit. I'm like, wait, what? No, no, don't go that far.
So your bros just try to like gas you up to your mom, right? Like is like, yeah, he's a big deal, right? Is what he's trying to do.
She turns to look at you, and from behind, like while she's looking at you, from behind her, you can see me going like, no.
It's just like,
don't go that far. No. And then she turns back, and I'm like, oh, casual again.
Crucial part of the team.
I say,
oh
yeah.
Vixie's returning soon.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, the superheroes, yeah. We actually we found out what Project Penta was kind of the hard way. And while we
you do not know what Project Penta is.
Oh, that we didn't get that. We didn't get that bit of knowledge.
Okay.
No, I hadn't had a chance to go through the tablet yet.
Okay. All right. Okay. We kind of got in a scuffle with some high-tech bad guys, and I grabbed that tablet on the scene and
Are you gonna name drop who you were fighting? Because it is relevant.
I would say, and also Cal is just like encouraging Mario, kind of like it, like when Mom faces back to Mario, Cal's just like, cat's out of the bag now,
Yeah,
all or nothing.
I'll say it. It was that was Apex, right? That
and like suddenly the car screeches.
Yeah,
and Linda turns and goes, I'm sorry, are you telling me that the tablet about Project Penta was an Apex tablet?
Yeah, we fought something that they called Project Hydra, and we were in there trying to rescue some Fae, which we did.
And Linda like pulls the car over, throws it into park, and she goes, No. You don't understand. if Rise sent the cops after a Apex tablet and they have this mysterious black hole of money, Rise is a cover for Apex.
Okay.
Oh, like a subsidiary?
No, like a shell for Apex.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like they're just their legitimate cover.
Yeah. Shit.
And with that, I turn to my mom. I say, "Mom, this is big. I knew I'd had some suspicions that we'd all gotten into something a little bigger than we can handle, but whatever um whatever Rise might do, we can all handle it. We can all make sure that everyone here is safe."
Okay. And like Linda is just like fingers steepled, like just deep in thought, like resting her elbows on the steering wheel. And I think we'll button the episode with this. And she turns to you and she goes, "I think I'm gonna need you guys to break into Rise Corp."
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
All
boy.
right.
Perfect.
And that will be where we end things.
Fantastic.
Yay.
Perfect.
Alrighty.
Awesome.
Thank you everyone so much for watching. Thank you first to my players. You are all fucking phenomenal. And there's our two. We are now R-rated, not PG-13. Let me pull up my notes. I should have done this. I should have been smart and pulled up my notes earlier, but
That's
I
not how we
also
do
want to
things here.
thank- I know, right? I also would like to thank our viewers. Without you, none of this would be possible. And to our chat mods for keeping us safe, and to our patrons for keeping us ad-free and independent. Without you, none of this would be possible. You can join their heroic ranks at happyjacks.org/Patreon. Let me pull this up. I will go ahead and throw to Vixie. Sorry. One last thing. I have been Rose, your villainous GM. My pronouns are she, they, and it. You can find me online at Rose RPGs on Blue Sky, and nowhere else other than the Happy Jacks Discord. Vixie, tell us about yourself and where people can find you.
Hey, everybody, I'm back after a weird little minor power flicker that screwed me over. But anyway, hi, my name is Vixie Bell, and I have been one of your friendly neighborhood players here at the Happy Jacks table, playing Ro-sheen, or Iron Valkyrie, pronouns she, her, same as mine. She has the Bull Playbook, and yeah, wow, it's been quite a day for us, quite a couple days. But yeah, you can find me everywhere on the internet over at Vixie Bell or at the Pocket Dragon Pub or at Pocket Dragon Pub, where I sometimes run, play, and produce games as well. Coming up, we have our FemGM month, where we will be spotlighting FemGMs for Women's History Month. Be sure to check that out. Every game that we play this month will be donating to a women's focused charity. So we'd love to see you there. We'd love to have you donate in support of women and of women everywhere. But yeah, that's me. For everything that I have coming up, follow me on socials, because there's a lot more than that, but I don't want this to be an hour long. So I'm going to popcorn it over to Jay.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jay, and I played Mario. We both use he, him pronouns. And I'd like to first of all say thank you to Rose, our fantastic GM, and to all of my awesome fellow players. This was a really, there was a question that was put forward like, do we want downtime or do we want to escalate? I think we got a little bit of both. And I think we got really, really great iterations of both. So thank you all for that. You can find me at Transplant Asian on Instagram. You can also find me at JAfrica on the rest of the socials. You can find me in Happy Jack's back catalog. I've done a few APs. They're all fantastic. So if you're looking for something to watch while you wait for episodes of Neon Nights, please check out the rest of our other streams and the rest of our back catalog. You can find me in 3 weeks at the Mission District Alamo Draft House in San Francisco, where I run the Dungeons and Draft House event. Our adventure this upcoming month is called Super Dungeon Melee. And it is a team versus team. Well, I'm running it as team versus team, sort of D&D sports event extravaganza. And then in April, you can find me out at sea on the D20 cruise. Ta-da! Where I'll be running games for folks on a 5-day cruise out to the Bahamas. And I think that's it for me. So Jason, take it away.
Sure. I really want to figure out how to do a Delicious in Dungeon style D&D campaign, and I just don't know how to do it yet and have it feel fun. But anyway, I'm Jason. You could follow me on Twitch and Blue Sky at It's Probably Okay. I'm your friendly local neighborhood dyslexic librarian, and I check out your local library. There's cool stuff happening there. You can still use Libby and digital resources and all kinds of stuff. You just plug your library card into that, and you get a bunch of free stuff. So that's all. June.
Hey everyone, I'm June. I use she, her pronouns, and I was playing Synthesis today, also using she, her pronouns. I am a bit of a digital cryptid, but if you search for me at Sungrowler on many platforms, you may find me, although I am not very prolific. But if you just want to add to your following count, then please track me down.
Awesome. Thank you so much, June. Join us next Saturday at 11 a.m. Pacific time for our next session. If you want to catch up on past episodes, visit happyjacks.org/neonnights. And if you want to find all of our other APs on Happy Jacks Network, visit happyjacks.org. Good night, everybody. Have a great one.
Bye.
Bye.